Well, home sales in the GTA continued to drop in August, down about 5.2% from the same time period in 2022, according to the latest data from the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board. But the wild swings in the market earlier in the year seems to have calmed. Joining us now is Paul Barron, president of TREB. Good morning to you, sir. Nice to have you on.
Good morning.
I was hanging on every word. A couple of big points in the market right now. One of them, the market stats. We were talking about sales and prices. Tell me where we're at with this.
Sure. So August saw the values sort of equal out to where they were last year in August. But really, the year has been a little bit of an up and down. Obviously, values are really dependent on where the Bank of Canada is with interest rates. In the beginning of the year, the bank sort of indicated that they were done with interest rates. And as a result of that, we saw a pickup in, March, April, and May. And then they reintroduced some more rate increases in the summer months. And then that has cooled things. And then the values have started to trickle down. And I also think that the challenge is that people are really dying to get into the market, but it is just getting out of reach with interest rates where they are.
Yeah, absolutely. And the demand is strong, right? Immigration is strong. The supply has been held back, as you're talking about. Tell me a little bit about how those factor into where the market's at.
Yeah, absolutely. And, we've been talking about the lack of supply for forever at the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board. And that, coupled with now a major increase in immigration, is really putting a strain on things. So there is a massive pent-up demand, but it is a challenge for people to get into the market as a result of the interest rates.
Yeah, and talk about getting into the market. Government has been trying to make it easier in some ways. Taxation is something they've been looking at to try to make it a little easier for people to get into the market. Where are we at with that?
Yeah, to me, the Metro Toronto land transfer tax is something that I really think should be abolished, but they have recently brought in an increase in tax on properties over $3 million. So that's a new initiative by the current government in Toronto. But what's interesting is that this plan was introduced in 2008. And they put a rebate or a threshold of $400,000 to help first-time buyers. And of course, since 2008, properties have tripled in value, but they haven't moved that threshold. And I really think the government needs to move that threshold up from the $400,000 that it started with for that rebate on land.
Yeah. Boy, a lot of factors at play. So we'll continue to check in with you to see how things are moving forward. Paul Barron, president of TREB, thank you for being with us this morning.
Thanks very much. Have a great day.